Good morning to you. Good morning to you. What up, people? What up? It's your boy Kev B. I'm back, man. Mr. Believe. And we're going to talk about today giving your best and maximum effort. Now, for those of you who've been following me for the past, I believe, almost 2-3 weeks now, I've been uploading videos every day. You would notice that I also started a 90-day challenge. And this is going to be the first of many 90-day challenges that I will be doing. On my video, on my page, I'm only going to do 90-day challenges. The reason being is that I just feel as though for someone to really affect change in your life, you have to sustain something for a lot longer than 30 days for it to really have an impact on your life. If you want to just have impact for the time being, if you're just one of those people looking for that microwave, quick results right now, and then you're not going to do it again later, 7-day, 21-day, 30-day challenges, those are all cool for that, to me, in my opinion. And there's nothing wrong with doing challenges, because any challenge that you do is challenging yourself, it's challenging you to be better than whatever it is that you were before. So whether it's a food challenge, a fitness challenge, a mental challenge, it doesn't matter. So for me, the reason why I choose the 90-day challenge is because to build a lifestyle, or to create a lifestyle, meaning that it's something that you do every day unconsciously. One of those things I would say is kind of like brushing your teeth and taking a shower. Most people brush their teeth and take a shower on a regular basis. And if you don't brush your teeth or take a shower, you feel weird. You feel like you get the little film in your mouth, and your body starts to smell. There's indications. So you're like, yo, I gotta take a shower right now. I must brush my teeth right now. Many people don't brush it as frequently as they do, but you still create that habit. Where does that habit begin and where does it start? Childhood. Kids, I know because I have a little one, they don't necessarily like brushing their teeth every single day. They feel like they did it yesterday. They don't necessarily feel like they want to take a shower every single day because they did it yesterday. They don't understand that it's something that has to be done over and over and over continuously if you want to reap or see the results. And what is the result that you want to have or see? Is that you have clean teeth, you have a beautiful smile, and you have a body that, you know, people can gravitate to. They like the way you smell, you have good skin, you know what I'm saying? But people don't realize that you have the nice teeth or the good skin because you do those things continuously. It's not because you brushed your teeth once a month, now you have nice teeth. No, you brush your teeth and you take care of them and you floss every day. It's a habit, it's a part of you. So when you're creating a habit or you're creating a lifestyle, I like to say, because a habit can be broken. When you're creating that lifestyle habit or the lifestyle of you living like that, it takes a little longer to make it so that your mind automatically feels like this is what you're supposed to do. And that usually happens in the 90 to 1 year mark. Depending on what it is, your personality, who you are, that's going to determine if it's going to stick or not. So I'll just stick with the 90 days because that's where the threshold kind of starts. But it can take up to a year to create that lifestyle change within you. And this channel is all about creating entrepreneurs from the inside out. There's so much fluff out there right now that says, if you buy my course, you're gonna have success. If you invest in this class, if you do these 10 steps, you will be successful. I guarantee it. And I'm telling you right now, it's all bullshit. I'm calling it right now. Let your gurus have your classes, your courses, your books. I don't give what it is. It's all bullshit. The number one key to success is self-investment. And here, number one, because if you don't have the mind state, there's no amount of classes and courses and books that you can read unless it's changing your mind state that will help you to become the person that you know you need to be. So you have to feed and fill yourself. And a lot of times, and most of us, grow up with bad habits. We have horrible mind states. We have horrible eating habits. We have horrible spirituality habits, or the way that we look at ourselves spiritually. We don't understand the powers that we have or that we possess just as human beings. So we have to now change and reprogram the people or the person that we are to now become the person that we see and hear. The vision that you have of yourself doesn't come out the sky. It comes from you. It doesn't just come out, oh, I just want to be this great. No, it's because inside of you lives and dwells a spiritual being that's greater than the physical being you see. And that spiritual being is infinite, meaning that spiritual being is connected to Source, which is the creator of all things. And he knows who you are and what you are. So when you have those visions and you have those ideas, that's Source speaking through you to tell you, hey, I should be doing this. I'm supposed to be greater than what I am right now. But the problem is that our programming, if you watch some of my past videos, the programming that we have had from our childhood, the physical, mental, in the physical realm, the mental program that we've had has been short-circuited and rewired in such a way that we don't know who we truly are. So what this channel is about, and what you will see roll out in the coming years and days and times, is I'm gonna roll out different challenges to challenge ourselves. I started with something very basic with the 90-day 100 push-up challenge, because physically we have to start to move. Action, do. That's one of the biggest things, is we're not taking enough action towards our dreams and our goals and accomplishing them. A lot of things, we know what we need to do. We know the actions we need to take. We know we should read more. We know we should do more workouts. We know we should talk to more people. We know we should make more cold calls. We know we should be doing those things, but we always give ourselves the excuses and reasons not to do it. We give ourselves the reason and excuses why we can't do it today. Oh, I just worked an 8-hour shift. I'm a little tired. Oh, I just did this thing. I'm going to wait till to do it. Oh, I'm going to do a little bit more research before I start. Oh, I'm going to do this. And it's bullshit, and it's holding you back from being the person that you really need to be. So we're building the pillars slowly but surely. We're building ourselves up. We're building ourselves up. And I'm going to start with something minuscule, you know what I'm saying? Something that's a little easy. Just get down on the floor and get used to doing action. Do the push-ups. Why did I choose 100? Because if I say do 10 push-ups a day, that might be too easy for you. That's an easy cop-out. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to just get down and do 10, depending on your fitness level. I don't know. It might be easy. I know for me, it's too easy. I do 50 every day. I eat 50 like nothing. I eat 50 every day like nothing. But I know 100, I got to think twice about that. So now when I get down there and I know I got to do 100, the first couple of days is going to be easy. I ain't going to lie to you. When I started to get to day 8 and 9, I'm talking about doing 90. When I started to get to day 8 and 9, this is me understanding what I'm trying to do. Starting to get to day 8 and 9, I started to get a little weary, like, fuck, man, do I really got to do 100? Do I really got to do it right now? I could just do 2 videos tomorrow. They won't know. But then who's going to know? Me. I will know. I have to be accountable to myself, whether or not you know. I know if I cheated myself. I'm not going to do that. So you have to overcome first mentally. When you get down, and you got to give yourself 100, not 10, not 50, 100. You got to make up your mind and say, I'm going to do 100 push-ups. So you got to already get over that mental hurdle. And then the second thing now is, get over the physical hurdle. Hey, you ain't heard me. Because people think, oh, 100, a lot of things, I can do 100. You can do 100 one time, one day. Can you do 100 for 90 days straight? Physically, you will get sore. Your muscles will ache. And me, I'm not changing nothing else that I already do in my routine. I still go to kickboxing twice a week. I still get up and I jog twice a week. I still do my things twice a week that I normally do, that I was doing already. I just added this on top of it. And that's what I want to also preach, is that when you're trying to change and you're trying to grow something, you don't take anything out of your normal routine. You add something. You attach it to something. So when I first started doing my push-ups, I started to do it right before I got in the shower, because I normally get sweaty, so I'm gonna do it before I get in the shower, so that I add that to my routine. It makes it easier for you now to remember. When you do it a few days in a row, and you start to build that habit, after 21 days, your body starts to build a habit, but after 90, you wanna get to that lifestyle. So after 21 days, you start to build the habit, it'll trigger you. I jump in that shower a couple of times without doing the push-ups. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. Dang, I need to go back. So that's what you want. So building this habit, and when you building that habit, let me go back, because I was talking about the physical, getting over the physical. Getting over the physicality of doing it every day is another mental hurdle. Because yes, you feel the burn. Yes, you know you got to push through. I feel like that's the easiest part. Mentally, you're going to be telling yourself, why am I doing this? What do I need to do this for? When you get to like day 30, day 45, day 50, your mental is going to start telling you, yo, you already did. You can chill. You can chill. You can chill. But you're building the discipline that you need. Because the next time when you say, oh man, you don't need to make them phone calls. You built that discipline in your mind to say, when I don't feel like it, I still will do. Even if I don't feel like, I'm still going to do. That's what you're building yourself. You're building yourself the fortitude to do things when you don't feel like doing it. And that's most importantly, because that is where the magic happens, man. It doesn't happen when you're enthusiastic and you're ready, you're hype. When you notice most people who start things, they're always hype in the beginning. But if the true reward was made in the beginning, we'd have 1 billion millionaires out there. The true reward is built in the times when you don't feel like it. Because that's when people give up, they turn around, and they stop, and they do not continue. So you got to keep pushing through. Like me, when I first started doing these videos, I do them in my car because that's the most convenient time for me. It's when I have space to myself. I already don't listen to the radio, so might as well start recording my daily vlogs. You know what I'm saying? So I started to hear the creaking sounds in my car, which I took it to the mechanic. We tried to figure it out. We don't know what it is because it comes and it goes. Like right now, this whole trip I've been riding, you haven't heard the mysterious crickets. But who knows? The next time I get in the car, you'll hear the crickets. But in the beginning, when I was first doing my videos, that kind of discouraged me. And I almost gave myself an out and was like, you don't got to do the videos in the car no more. Nah, you ain't going to hear the crickets. You know, just that little bit. You got to understand how your mind works, man. Your mind is always going to try to give you the easiest route. Trying to figure out an easier way to do it. That doesn't mean you shouldn't go through it. What it means is your mind is trying to evolve. The only thing is that you have to teach your mind and discipline your mind into knowing when is it time to evolve. You see, humans got tired of riding horses, so they created cars, they created motors. You know what I'm saying? So that right there was your mind creating something to make it easier for you to travel. There's nothing wrong in that. Keep driving. You know what I'm saying? But when you're trying to build discipline in your mind and you know you're doing push-ups every day or you're reading every day or whatever it is that you're trying to build for yourself, you need to keep in mind that your mind is going to automatically try to make it easier for you and figure out how can we make this easier. It's up to you to discipline yourself and understand where is it needed. Is this a time for innovation or is this time for growth? If it's a time for growth, you got to push through. If it's time for innovation, let's make a motor and let's start driving. So I just wanted to talk about that real quick. And challenges and challenging ourselves. Because in life, man, if you're not challenging yourself, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're dying. That's simple. If you look all around you, if you aren't growing, you're dying. The most easy example is to look at a flower. If it isn't growing and blooming, it's dying. And that's everything in everyone's life. So continue, follow my challenge, keep up. We're gonna start other challenges in the future as we go along. And we're gonna create, through these challenges, a better you, a better me, because I'm doing it too. You know what I'm saying? I already have my own daily routine, which I'm gonna make a video about what I do every day in the morning as well. I already have that, but then I'm also gonna add these challenges and build and create the lifestyle that I want. Build and create the human being that I wanna be. So I'm not just gonna be telling you guys to do these push-ups and these challenges, these 90-day challenges. I'm gonna be doing them with you. And sometimes, once I get the permission, I'm gonna go live. And you guys can do it with me. And I'm gonna post them on my Instagram. Follow me at KevBE. I'm gonna post some of those live, at least once a week. Because what we're doing, we're creating better human beings. We're creating what I like to call your higher self. As I reverse and parallel park, you know, a lot of people don't know how to parallel park no more. But I do it with ease, man. I'm in there like swimwear. But that's neither here nor there. So if you got anything from this video, the number one thing I want everybody to know is that you have to challenge yourself for anything in life. There always must be some type of challenge. You can't go to the gym, work out, and then go home and not be sore. You did nothing. The soreness is an indication to you that you did something. So now you're gonna have to push through. Your body's gonna recover and you're gonna build back stronger. Same thing that you're doing when you're doing these push-ups. In your mind, when you're feeling like not doing it, you're pushing through. So you're building that mental toughness for other times in your life where you might feel like, I don't feel like it, but I'm gonna push through. Because I did it here, it's just gonna be a translation to move it here. When you start to move things with your mind, you become divine. Now, KevBE, man. Peace. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Hey, I'm back, man. If you like these videos, you like the information that you're getting, remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment at the end of these videos, and let's talk about it. Peace.